Hey everyone, and welcome to another Memecast. And I am your one of your hosts, TS.
And I'm Boomer, and I will be for once. I think this is definitely the first time I'll actually be running us through some memes. As crazy as that sounds.
Yeah, because like everyone right now, even though we said last week that we're just going to do one coronavirus episode, like
Lied.
the internet just exploded with them, and so there's
Yeah,
nothing else but coronavirus memes now.
yeah,
And so you've seen them just as much as I have. So this time you're going to be the one showing me what you found.
yeah. Exactly. I've been doing a lot of research because I think that this whole situation is very interesting. I'm actually fascinated by it. I also have a sociology background, so maybe more interesting
Oh,
for
you're just
myself.
you're just having fun out there.
Oh, well,
Oh, you should
uh,
tell people that you're
yeah,
in
yeah,
Spain, by the way,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
going into lockdown tomorrow morning.
yeah. So I live in Barcelona. The lockdown starts at 8 a.m. tomorrow, but they've already started to enforce it. So I have some friends that have gone out onto the streets to try and get some last minute things or see some last minute people, and there are police all over the city, and they're sending people home with a threat of €100 fine or 1 year in jail.
Wow.
So yeah, they're pretty strict here, which is great, to be honest,
Yeah.
to kind of stop the spread of the virus. It's just a problem because I have to move at the end of the month, so um, a little bit of stress because of that.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so to talk about something a little bit more interesting, let's get into some memes. So as you can see, we've got a lot to get through. So this episode is probably going to be a little bit longer than most. And I kind of expect that we'll be talking about the coronavirus for a while to come. As the quarantine sets in Europe, and I really think soon in North America, I think that the evolution of memes uh, connected to the coronavirus will be interesting. So I'm sure like next week or the week after, we'll have a lot of quarantine memes.
Yeah,
Um,
this is one of the ways that people deal with this kind
yeah,
of anxiety,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Through humor and specifically memes.
yeah.
If you go through your Facebook page right now, it's just memes, memes, memes. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't opened Facebook in a while, but maybe I'll have to do that. Okay, anyways, let's get into it, right? So this first page that I'm going to show you is kind of a list of a bunch of different memes that are being canceled, which I've never heard about before. So as a public service announcement, all these memes are now canceled.
Oh yeah.
Right? So we've got Picard doing the face palm, and they all have these little explanations as to why they're being canceled, but it's pretty much the same thing for everything, right? This guy's touching his face, and then they also give alternatives to what you should be doing, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
And this, I
I
don't know
like
if
the
the,
gloves.
I don't know if that's photoshopped on or not, but I like it as well. Of course, we got Picard again, and then whatever episode this was going on here. I think the alternative is he's struggling to keep his hand from touching his face. This one, which I think we talked about before, I can't remember. But then there's this alternative to keep your hands as far away as possible. The download, Antonio Banderas touching his mouth. Shouldn't be doing that. Antonio Banderas as Zorro with a bunch of gloves and almost a mask. And then there's a Willy Wonka, and it just continues.
Yeah.
So we don't need to get into all of them.
So you can't even touch your face in memes right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. That's the funny part. I like that. So I can't remember what I have listed. So let's get into the next one. Yeah, right. So we brought this one up, like 2 or 3 weeks ago when the coronavirus was like starting to get out of China. So we made, I guess, the first coronavirus discussion point several weeks ago, and this was the same thing. So I think it also comes back now when we're only talking about the coronavirus. And of course, this is General Grievous covering his mouth. Although this is even wrong now, right? We should be what's the thing? You should be coughing into your
Arm.
arm, right? Not into your hand.
Yeah. Well, he tried.
Still a robot, so he's doing right by us.
Yeah.
Next, yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
You haven't seen that one? Okay,
No.
good. Yeah, excellent. It's just excellent.
Yeah.
Then we have. Sorry, the share screen thing's kind of getting in my way. Yeah, this is one that some of my friends were sharing. So,
Oh, I did see this one too.
you
Yeah.
did, yeah, okay. So you've got these three viruses at a bar, and the coronavirus, with glasses and looks like a millennial, I guess. My vision is not to kill people per se, but to raise awareness around access to public health. And you got the Spanish flu, and then the Black Death says "fucking millennials." I think it's great.
Yeah. And those ones, of course, had, I guess, especially back then, much higher death rates. So
Yeah. I did we talk about it on one of the last episodes? Like the Black Death killed something like 40% of all Europeans. Like,
yeah,
just
crazy.
insane. So yeah, very happy that the coronavirus.
And now in today's age, we're sitting at home getting stuff delivered by Amazon, and
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
way to handle a pandemic.
Yeah. I just noticed as well now. If you see, can you see my mouse? The coronavirus is holding I think it says cerveza, so it's not but it's actually a Corona with the Corona label. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
No. Oh yeah, a long time ago though.
Yeah,
this is an early one. When it was still in Wuhan.
Yeah, still in Wuhan, and with all the conspiracy theories going around that there was this level 4, was it biohazard research facility, the only one in China, and people are saying that the coronavirus escaped from the research lab, and I have no idea whether this is true. I didn't have time to fact check, and I don't necessarily care. But the logo or the emblem on the supposed biotech facility is the exact same one as the Umbrella Corporation, which, if anybody knows, what's it from, Tyson?
Resident Evil.
There you go.
The video game and movies. Yeah.
There you go.
Seems very coincidental to be true, but I think, I don't know, it looks pretty true.
Yeah, as I said, it could be total bullshit, but I don't really care. I think it's funny.
Yeah, we'll have to wait months or years to finally figure out the origin, probably.
Exactly.
The true origin.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I saw some pictures of those wet markets that they have in China, and they seem like really the perfect place to have one of these viruses spread. But that's neither here nor there. Moving on. This is just hilarious. Can you see it properly?
Yeah, a little small, but I can see it. Oh yeah, I see this one. Honey, don't touch your face.
And you got this little girl at an airport or somewhere just licking the handrail.
Even like before coronavirus, that would have been nasty in an airport.
Yeah. But I think it's especially disgusting now.
I saw one guy tweet like a couple months ago, like before coronavirus, he's like, my 3-year-old just licked up and down the chair. Like, where can I go to exchange him for a new one?
Yeah, right.
Now that's even worse.
Yeah. Okay, moving on, because that's kind of gross. So this is the one that you sent me. You can read it.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite ones. Cruise deal: buy 1 week, get 2 free. Promo code Corona. And that's funny and true, because cruises are just like crazy for coronavirus. Like even small ones, there's every cruise, every day there's new cruise cases, and it's like, why are people still on cruises? Are they just coming back and they left a month ago or something? But
yeah, it's crazy to think that. It's crazy to think that there would be any new cruises going out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if they've already been out there for a while.
Yeah.
Crazy. God. Okay.
This one too.
Yeah. So I know that we vote at the end about which one's our favorite, but this is my absolute favorite. Nothing's going to compare. So right, this is from Jim Halpert from The Office. Everybody, 2020 is finally going to be our year. And then 3 months later, you have the one of the opening scenes. If anybody who's seen The Office, I'm sure you're very familiar with this. This is when Dwight Schrute puts on a quote unquote fake fire drill, and everybody just loses their shit. I think this is Oscar, who is going through the ceiling, and he just crashes down. And of course, one of my favorite characters, Creed. Yeah, absolutely.
I think Angela like throws her cat and it falls through the roof as well.
Yeah. Just great.
Yeah, I've seen a few office memes, but for the
Yeah,
coronavirus specifically.
yeah, this is the best. Okay, that's great. So
Are
I
are you still sharing your screen? I just lost
oh,
it.
did it lose? Oh shoot, I
Yeah,
pressed I don't know what I'm doing.
it's okay. I forgive you.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause it and then try and come back. All right, sorry. I still don't know how to use Zoom properly. So this is a meme that I think was actually going around with the Ebola virus scare a couple of years ago. So it's funny to see how memes come back when the
Oh
same
yeah.
sort of pandemic, or I guess back then it was just an epidemic, but it comes back. I think it's really good. Um, but I think there's also some extra thing when he's kicking the door, but we don't need to focus on that. Excellent.
Oh yeah. Goes into the toilet paper craze.
Oh
People buying
yeah.
up toilet paper. So what are people doing with their toilet paper? Building a shitbox panic
Yeah,
room.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I have one or two later on that shows a picture or two of people going crazy with the amount of toilet paper that they're buying. Um, but yeah, it doesn't really make sense. I don't get it. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
is this an old meme? Because I think I've seen something similar to this in the past. No?
Probably.
Yeah.
But like the guy eating a bat refers to the Wuhan markets, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so this is an educational meme.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's very interesting. Also, because over the last week, there's been tons of news about the infection rate, the healthcare crisis, but then also, of course, kind of one of the main things is the stock market collapsing. And there's even a couple like high level investors that I follow here and there, and they're even saying, we should not be quarantining everybody, because not just the stock market but also the just the economy will go down to such an extent that more people would actually die, um, simply because the economy is collapsing, and then you have all these
Oh
services
wow.
that aren't being given to people. So
Yeah, it's complicated.
it's super complicated. Yeah. So this one guy in particular is claiming it's actually better to let everybody get the coronavirus and then just have the several million people possibly dying because of it, because those numbers might even be lower than having the economy collapse.
Yeah. Wow.
um, but yeah, I certainly don't know enough about all those variables to make a claim.
Yeah.
um,
Sad note. Okay.
yeah.
Give me
Interesting.
something.
From a sociological note, fascinating. Moving on.
Wait, what's this? What's going on? Oh, social distancing. I get it.
Yeah, there we go. Somebody did some great photoshopping, and yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, that's a good one. This one's so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah, and then there's like hundreds, or okay, maybe not hundreds, but dozens of the other hand washing one where people are putting the song lyrics. I don't know if you have that one later.
Yeah, I got rid of it because I only found one
Yeah,
that was kind of dumb, but more or less the
everyone's
same
just does
thing.
their personal take on it. So, but this one's like just
Yeah, this is a bit gross.
so yeah. Everyone can. Well, should I read it here? Turn on the water
Go
with
for
your
it.
mouth. Gently wipe each finger with a tiny wet cloth. Use your teeth to remove any dirt.
Oh,
Dry your clean hands on a child's face. Just the worst
just
hand washing. And wait, how many fingers does this person have?
yeah.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the artwork is made specifically to be a bit disturbing, which adds to the idea of these
Yeah.
things actually being disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent meme. I like this one. So your COVID-19 test came back positive, and the guy's like, "That can't be correct. I have more than 300 rolls of toilet paper." Again, going back to the toilet paper
Yeah.
craze.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, and this is one of your favorite ones that you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's two types of people in the world, and then you have one that the one that's very clearly being seen. All the toilet paper. They probably have like most of the toilet paper in the store, and then the guy behind him, he's just got a box of Corona.
Yeah. Guy's having a laugh, you know.
Yeah. Terrific. And this one has nothing to do with the coronavirus. It's just a random one that I found while reading into the coronavirus, and I thought it was hilarious to kind of change the mood at the very end. So you have a wolf here thinking, maybe I'll get some food at that campfire. What's the worst that could happen? And then 10,000 years later, you have these ridiculous dogs in these, it looks like hand-knit head and neck warmers. I don't even, and they look like flowers.
Oh, it's the evolution of like wolf to domestic dog.
Exactly.
And just how dogs have been bred to be subservient, right? And
yeah, completely ridiculous.
Complacent.
And to think that these animals came from this is ridiculous. Okay, well, I wanted to end with that, but I still added two at the very last minute. So we'll go back to coronavirus and end on that note. How about that? Which is also really cute.
I sent you that one too.
Yeah. So I think this is from Facebook. You have like in hurricanes or earthquakes, you have the marked safe thing, and this is very cute. Marked safe for the coronavirus in a toilet paper fort.
Yeah, like a couple of these that we've shown are comics, so I don't know. They're not technically memes, but still they're good, you know.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It falls within the same domain, I guess. And this one, this is almost the same one that we sent before. And this one's saying the coronavirus is a respiratory sickness. It's not a more or less a sickness of the ass. Or anus, I guess, is a proper translation. Yeah. And then
this one's a Mexican meme. They make really great memes. So
yeah.
Luckily, both of us can translate those.
Yeah, but yeah, it's. But I mean, I don't think this is photoshopped. I think this is real, and people are just losing their shit, literally. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like a smart person, I just ordered my toilet paper off Amazon, so I got it no problem. Like the next day, so I don't know.
Crazy.
Okay, so meme of the week. I'm gonna go for the cruise one.
You're gonna go for the cruise one. You like the cruise one? Yeah, I definitely want. Where is it? If I don't cancel the thing again. Okay, there's your cruise.
Yeah.
And where is
yours? Was like beside it. It was like one of the next ones.
Yeah. I just gotta wait for this screen sharing to go away. I can't control it.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah, my absolute face. I mean, his Creed's face is just—it's just perfect. It's a perfect symbol for the craze and the panic and the fear that everybody's been feeling. I think it's great.
Well, I guess we're gonna be back next week with more coronavirus memes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe we'll try to sprinkle in some other stuff too.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm fine with just coronavirus stuff. Yeah. But as I said at the beginning of the episode, I think that the memes will evolve with the changing tide. I mean, I'm going into lockdown tomorrow, just kind of in like a pre-lockdown state. And I'm sure that over the next week, many of my friends will be sharing memes about the psychological state that we're all going to go through. Some people are already claiming that they're going a little bit nuts. So it'll be interesting to see kind of the evolution of society and this. Yeah.
Hopefully, no more toilet paper memes, but be some darker ones for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey.
Right on. See you next week then.
See ya.
Cheers.